The Mini GP 160-50 race up next. Sebastian Gazowski and Kai Golder, the two nemesises, meet again on the front row. Max Robinson and Riley Paisley on the second, then Leon Simpson and Kanan Ratcliffe next up. Cian Daly lines up P7 alongside Max Johnson, and to round up the top 10 we have Josh Perkins and Leo Soliu ahead of Riley Robinson and Ella Mosgrove, with Paige Mullen 13th. Expect the unexpected from the 160-50 class, ages 10 to 14. Terrible start from Golder and Gazowski, and Max Robinson hits the front as Golder gets back on the inside of Paisley and slices back into P2. Gazowski tries to join him, has to hang back a little moment, but Golder's going for the lead on Max Robinson. Into McRae's. Well, he slipped down to P3, but he's now right back into the lead of the race again as Gazowski takes on Riley Paisley and gets back into P3. Good comeback rides then from Golder and Gazowski. They may not have got out of the blocks particularly quickly, but now they are in the fight for victory once again. So Golder leads Max Robinson. Then it is Sebastian Gazowski. Paisley is trying to get away from the rest of the pack in P4. Gazowski already trying to attack Max Robinson into St. John's. Has to hang back into Sunny. No, Max Robinson is not going to give you any space that he doesn't have to. So Golder leads, Max Robinson second, Gazowski in third, but he's going to have to play catch-up if he wants to get close to Kai Golder once again. Golder, Robinson, Gazowski. There's a slight glitch on the timing screen, but he is there in third, ahead of Paisley, then Leon Simpson, Leo Soliu, and Cian Daly. Down to the inside line, that's Gazowski launching forward into P2. He's back where he started in the first two positions. So the battle between Golder and Gazowski for the 2025 Mini GP 160-50 title continues. Gazowski back in his second place now. He's got to chase down Kai Golder, and that's going to be tough when Golder is as quick as he is around this place. But Gazowski will be riding with the red mist. He'll be fed up with the way the start went, and that means he'll be racing angry. Through to St. John's and down towards Sunny Bend. So it's all getting back into position again, but Kai Golder leads Gazowski, then Max Robinson. There's Riley Paisley, fourth position in front of Simpson, Soliu and Daly. Looks like the timing screens are starting to update and get us back to where we should be. It's Golder and Gazowski now, ahead of Robinson, Paisley, Soliu and Riley Robinson. So Leon Simpson's lost a little bit of time by the look of it. Our timing screen is back up to date. This is that battle for seventh between Simpson and Cian Daly. So Cian Daly going to try and storm up the inside. Meanwhile, Gazowski has eaten half the time up to him and Kai Golder. So this is amazing from Sebastian Gazowski, getting himself back into the hunt and the quest for victory. Down to the hairpin and Stewart. Flick through the right, flick through the left. Keep your eyes on the prize, both men. Golder and Gazowski want this victory. Out through St. John's, out through Sunny. Look at how quickly Gazowski is catching up to Golder, who runs a little bit wide. That's the invitation Gazowski needed on the inside line into Paddock Bend, and he is through to the lead. So Sebastian Gazowski takes the lead of this race away from Kai Golder. Third position for Max Robinson, ahead of Paisley, Soliu and Riley Robinson. So down to McRae's. Kai Golder will want to try and get the move back on Sebastian Gazowski. They come out of McRae's, down towards Iredale's, and you'll be wondering where he's going to make the bid. Golder's coming in hot! Oh, he's hit him! And they're both down! Golder and Gazowski out of the race. You cannot restart if the bike drops, and that's both men leading the fight for the championship, and they have collided at Iredale's here at ROWRAH. Big drama in Mini GP 160-50 in the British Mini Bikes Championship. See, look, Golder comes in hot. He tries to slow the bike down. Too late. He realises last minute, I'm going to hit him. Nothing I can do about it. Well, Gazowski didn't throw his toys out of the pram. He kicked his heels a bit, but at least there were no fisticuffs roadside. But what a disaster as Max Robinson now takes over the lead here. The young man from County Antrim has hit the front, and this battle has become a war for second place. Paisley, Soliu and Riley Robinson questing for silver. Soliu on the inside of Paisley has to think best of it, but that is drama unfounded for Golder and Gazowski. They are out of the race. Here comes the move from Riley Robinson to the inside. He gets past Leo Soliu into Iredale's, and now he's got a chance to go for second on Riley Paisley. He's going to get them both. Magnificent. What a brilliant charge forward. And now the race to the checkered flag is going to be heated again. So Riley Robinson goes from fourth to second in almost a heartbeat. Great run from Riley Robinson. So it's Max ahead of Riley, and then it is Riley Paisley third ahead of Leo Soliu. Well, this race has gone nuclear. Look at the lead Max Robinson's got now out in front, knowing that there's no Golder or Gazowski to spoil his parade. Absolutely fantastic run though from Riley Robinson to get into P2 as they go up the crest and through the S's on the run to McRae's once again. This is going to be one of those rare races where the championship protagonists will not score, so take advantage of the opportunity, lads. This could be a real steal. To Iredale's, Riley Robinson trying to stretch away from Paisley. Leo Soliu getting a good run off the turn. We know he's got a chance of getting into third position. He'll dive, he'll keep it on the throttle along Lakeside. Can he dive to the inside line? No, he does not, because Riley Paisley holds his position in third through Stewart. Out of the kink, up towards St John's, down in the right-hander. Paisley riding beautifully here to thwart the onslaught of Leo Soliu. But Riley Robinson doing a great job too. Neither one of these three men is going to concede anything they don't have to. Max Robinson large and in charge out front. Leo Soliu again tries on Riley Paisley towards the S's this time. Up that crest, that's bold and brave, but he's got momentum off the turn. Is this going to be enough of an invitation into McRae's? He has to bail out of it. A little bit more strength on the throttle out of the S's, and I think that would have been third place. Riley Paisley knows it, so he's covering his bases here. On the braking zone down to Iredale's, he covers the line. Soliu gets a better trajectory off the turn. His radius is slightly tighter, but then Riley Paisley kicks on the throttle down Lakeside into Stewart, and he still holds third place. Soliu is really going to have to send it if he wants to get this position. Not into St John's, that's too daring. Up towards Sunny, he can tighten up. So as they go through the traffic, obviously the first one they'll meet is Josh Perkins. They'll also potentially have to deal with Ella Mosgrove before the checkered flag flies. But certainly Perkins not providing too much of oil. Riley Robinson's getting held up a little here by Perkins. If they're really on it, Paisley and Soliu might be able to catch up a little. Well, too late. All done for Riley Robinson. He gets past Perkins, no problem. So how will Paisley and Soliu deal with it? Well done to Josh Perkins. He gets out of the way. He doesn't affect the race. So that's smart thinking from Josh Perkins. Don't forget, they don't race at club level to get up to this speed. They have to race at national level to build up the stamina. Soliu again on Paisley, but again it's stalemate. Soliu's got the speed out of the turn. Paisley's got the speed down Lakeside. So still they quest for position. Both racers have a claim to third position. I thought there was a little hint of a chance there for Soliu into St John's, but he has to hang back through Sunny. He might be able to pick up some stamina and some pace. As they go into Paddock Bend, he wants to get a fast exit out of the turn and maybe get parallel last lap. Max Robinson's already got this one on a plate, but how about Riley Paisley versus Leo Soliu for third? They both want some silverware. This is a rare opportunity when you're not going to have Kai Golder or Sebastian Gazowski holding you up and getting in your way. They come off the turn, side by side almost out of McRae's. Paisley again protects the inside line. Soliu needed to use that opportunity. He'll go wide out of the turn, and that's an opportunity for Soliu. They're going to go side by side down Lakeside. Paisley's got to be brave, but so is Soliu. Paisley cuts across. Don't even think about it, sunshine. This is my podium. I worked for it. So did Soliu, of course, but he's not going to concede if he doesn't have to. Down through St John's onto the inside line, and they're going to battle to the flag. Max Robinson's going to pick up the victory. Second for Riley Robinson further back. Who's going to get third? It's going to be tight as they go to the line. Riley Robinson will be second. Who's going to get third? It's going to be Riley Paisley. He just hangs on in front of Leo Soliu. Good effort and great race all the way. Well, some big battles to the flag further back as well. Cian Daly's going to come through in P5. Sixth place is going to be Leon Simpson. It's going to be a drag race to the line between them. Ratcliffe just beats Simpson. Well, good racing all the way. Max Robinson takes the victory in front of Riley Paisley and Leo Soliu, because Riley Robinson would eventually take a penalty. Very unfortunate. Cian Daly, P5, ahead of Caelan Ratcliffe and Leon Simpson, with Max Johnson, the only other finisher. What a disaster, though, for Kai Golder and Sebastian Gazowski. Their battle will resume at Wigan in a few weeks' time, but there's one more race to go for Ovale.